Afternoon, pardon the air conditioning. So today I heard one of the most unique, if not the most unique, dating stories I have ever, and I've seen and heard it all, I thought, until today. Well, this is an older people's group. Don't know the exact ages or locations. I can give you approximations. There was a lady, and I don't know if she met him on a dating app or some website, whatever, but it was definitely an internet thing. All I know is he lived in Alabama and she lived elsewhere. I don't know what the first date was or who traveled where because they did not live near each other. But the first date went well, and for the second date, he invited her to fly to Alabama where he lived. And he said, first come to my house and we'll relax, and I have round-trip airline reservations for both of us on his dime to go to a beautiful resort in Florida. She was thrilled. She felt like she finally met a man that, was treating her nicely. So she agreed, and she, I don't know if she was retired or working and made time off. So she flies down to Alabama, gets situated at his house, and then they get to the airport and they fly out to the quote-unquote resort. And when they get there, she finds out it's a surgical facility and that he was going to have elective cosmetic surgery, and brought her out there to be his free nurse. Not a vacation, but she was going to be his caregiver, and I believe he might have even paid to fly her to Alabama. So she was basically stuck, in other words, her things were at his house, and then she took some things to Florida with her, and he was the one holding the airline ticket from Florida to Alabama and from Alabama to wherever she lived. So therefore, she couldn't even go back to his house to get her stuff and leave him there for being a horrible liar. So she stuck it out and spent the week playing wifey, nursey, girlfriend. And I don't know, I just read it really briefly, and she said he had a drain, a drain where they put an incision with fluid and blood coming out, and she even showed a picture of it on the Facebook thing. And I don't know all the details. I'll probably go back and read it and what the outcome was, but if I were her, either I would ditch him, or since you went through all the trouble of doing all of this by hostage practically, I might stick around and get my pound of flesh out of him one way or the other. Maybe when you leave his house, if there's anything of value, put it into your suitcase. And, tonight, ever having taken it, they can't prove it. Wow, the house must have gotten robbed while we were in Florida. But yeah, I used to be really nice, and I would just take it on the chin. But now I'm well, if they kick you, kick them back. If they slap you, you slap them back. And you make sure you kick them and slap them just as hard, if not harder, than they've done to you. Yep. As long as you're not doing anything that's really morally corrupt or horribly illegal, or even illegal, or if you're just kind of skirting it, I think it's okay. This guy deserves the worst bitch on earth, in my opinion, for what he's done. So, have the day that you deserve, and that horrible man that hijacked that woman for free nursing, she should present him with a bill for thousands and thousands of dollars. And I think she did say she happens to be a nurse on top of it all. Bye.